Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I have a channel message from my father. Excuse me. And this channel message is about people having free will to live their lives. This is what the Father wants me to speak on. To talk about people having free will to live their lives. Now, this is what he wants me to say. When y'all is out there in the world trying to hold people to be with y'all, that is not free will. You're not going to get true love by making people be with you that don't want to be with you. That's not love. And you're holding people from their free will to show you their true love. And if you have to do that to people, then you have a whole lot of insecurities about yourself. If you have to make people be with you and not let them come to you on their own free will. Do y'all know how beautiful it is when y'all just let people come to y'all on their own free will and show you their true love? Because if you have to hold somebody and make them be with you without their own free will, these people is shallow. That means they are hollow. That's what I tried to say, hollow. That means they don't have a soul. They have a body, but they don't have their mind. Now, you can hold a person's body, but you can't hold their soul or their mind. You can't hold that. And you're not going to get nothing out of that but hatefulness, arguments, clowning, don't want to be around you, don't want to look at you, never can say that they love you, always criticizing you. That's a shallow person that don't have a soul and don't care nothing about you. And there's people out there that pour people into that situation, making people be with you that don't want to be with you and thinking that you're going to get love out of it, but you're not. And some people don't care because they just want the sex. They just want the sex. And they want the money. And they rather take the hollow person. That's all that matters to them. Some people don't care about the hollow person beating on them, want to take them off the earth. Because the people that take people free will, they don't care about the hollow person. They just want the money and they want the sex. When you do that, you don't care about your own life. You just care about money and sex. And when you die, you're not going to have that money and sex no more. You're not going to have the arguments, the clowning, the fighting, none of that no more. Even though you rather accept that than having, you rather accept that, the money, the sex, and the fighting and the clowning. Because that's all you want. You don't want the love. You don't want the true love. You don't want that. You just want that. You want the hollow. And when you get that hollow and they remove you off the earth, you don't have nothing. Because you don't understand. When you get a hollow person, they don't have no soul. They don't have nothing. They just empty inside. And they just walking in a body. That's it. They just walking in a body. They just empty inside. And they don't feel nothing. And they don't mind removing you off the earth. That's a man and woman. Now, when you got love and you give people free will to come to you on their own, they can show you what love is all about, how to feel to be loved. And these people out there in the world have been married for 80, 90 years, and they gave each other free will to show love to each other. That's what they did. And that's why they lived together until death do part. Because they gave each other free will to show each other how to love. They didn't stop them from living their life. They let them live their lives. They let them do what they want to do and let them come back to each other. And I'm not saying like do what they want to do by going out there and doing whatever they want to do, like sleeping with other people and all of that. No, that's not even love. When you have to be with somebody and they want to have their free will to go out there and sleep and be with somebody else, that's not love. That's not love at all. Ain't no love in that relationship. You can't trust each other or none of that. So if you can't trust, it's no love. None whatsoever. Love is you can trust your partner to go out there in the world and knowing that your partner going to come back to you and give you all that love. That's love. Therefore, you giving your partner free will to do what he or she want to do. And when you do that, they come back to you. Like the song say, hold on to your love. Give them space. And when you give them space, they will come back to you. That's free will. And that's love. The song say, hold on to your love. You got to hold on to your love. And when they say, give him space, and they will come back to you, that's what you do. You give your person space and let them come back to you on their own. If you do that, they will show you true love. But when you try to hold on to somebody and don't give them space, they're not going to come back to you, because don't nobody like to be tied down. Everybody need air to breathe, to move around. And when you got love like that, true love, you give each other air to breathe and let them move around. That's how you know the love gonna come back to you. That's the way it is. So you don't never think about like doing spells and come back to me and all of that. That's a hollow love. When you doing spells and saying come back to me, trying to pull people back to you, that's hollow. That means that when you hollowing somebody to come back to you, that person don't have a soul. That's a hollow ground you calling on. That means you taking a person free will. And when you take their free will, that's a hollow ground that you pulling. And when you pull on that hollow and that person come to you and that person don't love you, that's death you calling on. That's death. So you might as well say you opening up the door for death to come right on in and pull you right in your grave, because you calling on death. When you calling on a hollow soul and you're not giving that person free will to come to you, you calling on the hollow. And when you call on the hollow, you're going to get what you're asking for. So once you open Pandora's box, you cannot close Pandora's box back. It's open. And you cannot shut it back. So it's best to let a person come to you on their own free will. Therefore, they have their all. They have their soul, their body, and their mind. And they have the choice to make the free will if they want to be with you or not. That's how you do that. You don't never find a way to get somebody to come to you and thinking that's going to make that person be with you, because you're forcing that person to be with you. It's better to just let people come to you. If they love you, if they truly love you, they're going to come to you. But it's best to let God do it on his terms, on God's call. When God say the door will be open, he will let you know when that door is open and you walk through that door. Because once you miss that door and it's open, and it's shut back, it's not going to open no more until God say he ready to open that door. And you never know when that door is going to be open. So, like I always tell y'all, let go and let God. Let go and let God find your kingdom spouse or your queen. Let go and let God do it, and just have patience on it, and just wait and let God do his will. And when God say it's time for you and your kingdom spouse or your queen to be together, it's going to happen on his time. You just got to be patient, live your life, and don't do nothing that I would not do. And when you do that, when God say that door open, that door will be open for your kingdom spouse or your queen to come through. So stop going out there looking for shallow, looking for hollow to come through that door, and calling on somebody that you should not be calling on, and trying to take people free will to make them come towards you. Because like I said, you opening up a hollow, and you opening up Pandora's box. And once you open that door, you cannot shut it back. So this is what the Father wanted me to speak on to y'all. Let people come to y'all on their own free will, and you will get a beautiful love that you would never ever forget when you pass off this earth. You will always have that love with you and inside of you. When the day you die, and long as you live, you will always have that free love, that true love in your life. Always. You will always have something to remember and think about. Always. So this is what the Father wanted me to speak on. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, and the ancestors. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day. And I'll talk to y'all again soon.